Evening. I hope you're all doing well. As always, we just have to do a little bit of a check that everything is working and that we are actually live. So bear with. I believe we are, but I cannot see it yet on our Facebook page. So I'm just going to double check. There we are. But I cannot see it yet. Just turn down the sound and we'll give you guys a bit of a chance to join me. Hello everyone, I hope you're well. It's our full reveal tonight of the new release. So I'm really excited, and I know you guys have been really excited as well to see all of this. So, like I say, we just need to give everything a chance to catch up for you guys to hop on and join us. Do say hello. I can see when you see me looking to one side, it's because I've got my PC at the side of me and I can see all of your comments pop up on Facebook and on YouTube. So whether you're watching on either platform, just drop me a little message. Let me know you're watching. Let me know what you're liking from the new release, because I'll see all of your messages there, and I do my best to keep up with them while we're here chatting away. So I can see some guys are joining us already over on YouTube. I am really excited to go through this release with you. So the plan for tonight. Hello Danielle, how are you? I may be quiet because I'm eating dinner. That's absolutely fine. You enjoy your dinner and then enjoy watching all of the goodies. And I'm not going to ask you what you're having because obviously you're trying to enjoy eating it. So I had mine before I came online, so I'm nicely satisfied. And I've got a little friend next to me. I'm going to do my best to bring her over so that she can sit a bit closer to me. She might come and show a little fluffy face to you at some point. You know, they like to come and get involved, don't they? So the plan for tonight is I'm going to go through the entire release. So if you've been watching for the last two nights, we've had lives over the last two evenings. Well, we had one in the afternoon, one in the evening, and I went through some sneak peeks. So I only showed you a few little bits of the new release. I've saved until tonight and new characters. So we did have a little bit of a competition this week running to see if you could guess who our new characters were. And actually there were only 3 people who guessed correctly. So the winners of the competition have been announced. They are on our social media and they have been contacted already. None of those guys actually guessed the correct character. The three people that did guess correctly were Lucy Dyer of Always Crafty, Crafty Beck, and Lynn Parsons. So if you're watching, you guessed correctly. Emma says, hiya, I'm eating dinner as well, and Danielle's just having a burger, but thank you, you're very welcome. And Claire says, hooray, Thursday night craft with Joe. Claire says, got my new 7-week-old grandson with me tonight, and his mum Hannah and Auntie Jess. 7 weeks old, oh how wonderful. I hope that he's sleeping soundly so that you get to enjoy the new release. So shall we get started? I'm going to change to an overhead because I think it looks like we've got a few people are joining us now. So shall we get started on the new characters? I'm going to show you the new characters first, and then we'll review everything else that you've seen over the previous night. So if you weren't able to watch the previous shows, then you will get to see everything tonight. Also, while I'm here just chatting away, the previous shows I did manage to do a little bit of technical wizardry for me and set up a little gallery of pictures that the design team samples, because I don't actually physically have any samples here to show you. There are a couple of products that we don't have sample cards for yet, unfortunately, but I'll show you those anyway. But at the end I will go through some of those sample pictures for you again, just to give you a little bit of inspiration, rather than just looking at the products themselves. So that's the plan. Fingers crossed it all works. So let me just flip to our overhead camera. So here we go. Our You Are the Best stamp set. I needed Annalisa with the little drum roll in the background there. My Facebook has frozen. Here we go, we're back up to speed. Yay. What am I doing? There we go. So these are our little sheepies. So we've never done sheep before because I just haven't been able to come up with a sheep character that I was really happy with and that I really liked. But then somehow I managed to come up with these little guys, and I absolutely loved them. So, and I thought they were perfect for spring and summer, coming into this time of year. But you can use them all year round, of course. If you've got any like farming stamps and that kind of thing, they will work with those as well. They're just super cute. So what I'll do is I'll show you the bits that I've already stamped and coloured, just so that it gives you a bit of a better look at what they are like. Let me just talk you through what we've got first of all. So we've got our little ram here. He's our little sheep with the little horns. So he's the little ram. He's actually, I think, probably my favourite. And then we've got two leaping sheepies in opposite directions, so that's really cute because obviously you can have them facing each other. And then we've also got our little sheep that's asleep, or there could even be a little lamb asleep there. You've got the little tree, which is shaped like a love heart and has got the little love hearts actually in the tree. And then we've got this lovely curved background with the fence, the picket fence, which I think is really cute as well. So the sentiments are thinking of you, thank you, missing you, and you are the best. So a real good mix and match of sentiments that you can use for a lot of different occasions. It does come with the coordinating dies, of course. So, and that includes the sentiments. So if you've not seen the previous shows, you'll perhaps not be aware that we do have some slightly different branding this time around. So I've just simplified it a little bit, just made it look a little bit more up to date, and we have our tea-cut dies here as well. I just want to point out the die here for the fence as well while we're talking through. Now the fence die only cuts around the actual fence bit, and the reason for that is if you want to continue your scene outward of those that fence, then you can, rather than cutting right round it, which I think would look a little bit odd. It allows you to colour underneath the rest of your scene, but also it allows you to continue outward, and you can extend your fence then if you want to. So hello Emma, how are you? Emma's one of our new design team members, so I'm really glad you can join us. So I'll just give you a little bit of a closer look of how I've stamped and die cut that fence, because I think it looks really cute. And obviously you can colour your fence in any way you choose. You could make it a white picket fence if you wanted to. Let's have a look at that. So that's the little fence that goes at the bottom there. And then we have our little sheep. So I've just done them as little white sheep, but again you can do grey or black sheep. You could have one little bar black sheep in there, couldn't you? So there we've got a little leaping sheep. And the tree I think is adorable. So the tree, obviously you can use in different cards. You don't have to use it with this set. So you can use it with all of your different critters and make different scenes with it. You could stamp out and die cut multiples of them and make yourself a little heart tree forest. So that'd be cute. This guy is my little favourite, my little ram. I think he's cute. I like him. So that's my little ram. And I think, you know, I have said in the previous videos, haven't actually made any samples yet with the new release, apart from using the Queen for a Day stamp set, which if you've not seen that yet, I'll show you that shortly. Because I just haven't had time, but I have obviously coloured all of these in, ready for just to take pictures for the website and then to make some cards with later. And I've had the best time colouring them in. They've been so much fun to colour, because they're really, really sweet sets, and they are. I've been really trying to use more pastel spring shades, so again it's been really nice to practice my colouring with these, and I really enjoyed doing it. So these are all the little sheepies. Emma says that fence is perfect for scene building, reminds me of the lambs in the fields at the moment with their mums. Oh, very cute. And hello Sue, I can't remember if I said hello to you, but I did see you pop up there, so hello to you. So that's the first of our new characters. What do we think to the little sheepies? Do we like them? Do we like the little sheep? Can we see ourselves making some cute cards with those? I'm sure you can. I mean, I will show you, like I say, I have got some samples from a couple of the design team that I can show you towards the end of some really cute cards, and there is an interactive card that Jane has made using this set, which is really, really adorable. Like I said, we had 2 guesses for sheep, and we had a whole lot of entries for the competition. But yeah, only 2 people guessed sheep. So what do we think our next character could be? Claire says she loves them. Danielle says they're really sweet. Thank you ladies. So second character, just have a little drink, see if anybody hazards a guess. Excuse me. So Sue has guessed a mole, and you are in there with the guess. So it is a mole, and here he is, our little mole. So yeah, Lucy also guessed moles, so she did very well and managed to guess it, but nobody else got the moles. Claire says chicks. I'm afraid. Hello Annalisa, how are you? I've missed your drum rolls, Annalisa. I needed your drum rolls. So this is the I can never remember what I call these. I think it's I Really Dig You. Yes, it's I Really Dig You. I named these so cleverly and then I can never remember them. So this is I Really Dig You stamp set, and it's got our cute little moles. So you've got 4 little moles, all with spectacles on. So we've got this little guy here. They've also got cute little eyebrows. I don't know if you can see, they've got little raised eyebrows as well. So you've got 2 of the guys facing in opposite directions there, so they can be facing each other. You've got the little guy facing forwards with his spectacles on, and then this guy just popping up out of the ground here. So he's just peeking his little nose up there. Annalisa says she loves these so much. Claire says mole, wow, so cute. Alice says the mole is so cute. These are really, really cute, and it's funny because I did design these a while ago and I wasn't sure. I was like, oh, are these all right? And I just made a few tweaks to them and it just seemed to come together, and I really, really love this set, and the design team have all gone wild for the moles. Everybody loves them, so I'm really, really pleased. They have got a little like a little box, almost like a window box, or a little plant pot here with some cute little flowers in, because they're all doing their gardening, because obviously they love being in the mud. So we've got some gardening tools here, and they've got some little friends who are helping them out. We've got a little butterfly, a bee and a little worm, so they're helping them in the garden. We've got an extra little tulip there. So these guys can be holding, their garden tools. They can be holding the tulip. And then the sentiments that we've got with it are really, really fun. Obviously, I love a pun sentiment. So we've got the don't make a mountain out of a molehill. Holy moly, it's your birthday. The mole the merrier. And then I really dig you, which is, and the little U's down there. that's really what it's the set is named after, of course. Daniel says the moles are cute, but the worm, oh my, you like the little worm? There's the little worm. And Lisa, wait until they see the sample images. Yeah, they are really, really cool, cool, the samples. So, and they do obviously come with a coordinating die set. So we've got the Time for Tea cuts that go with that, and then they've also got the dies to cut out your sentiments. So that's those guys. So if I show you how I've coloured mine, the little mole who's in the ground, again, the die just cuts around the top edge, so that if you want to continue your scene underneath, then you can. So I've just coloured him in some earth, and then he's got those little tulips either side of him as well, which is looking really cute. And his little raised eyebrows. Kill me, the little raised eyebrows. This is the little pot of plants, and again, this you could use with any of your stamp sets, so it doesn't have to work just with the little moles. You can mix and match all of these, which is really adorable. And we've got this little mole. I know when I was showing these to the design team, Jane said this really reminded her of Penfold. I don't know if anybody remembers Penfold. But he was a little mole cartoon character, I think back in the 80s maybe. So I think you have to be of a certain age to remember him. We've got one little guy with his spectacles on facing that way, and then his little friend is facing the other way. I'll hold them a bit closer so you can see. The eyebrows are adorable, says Annalisa. We've got all the little characters, the little bee and the little butterfly. They also cut out, if I can get them out of there. So they also cut out as well. And then this is the little worm that Danny's in love with. So he's the little worm. I don't know if I can show him properly. There he is. Isn't he cute? And he's got a little flower in his hair. And then obviously there are the garden tools as well. We've got a little trowel. Little trowel. So the miniature garden tools as well, I think, are just so cute. So I mean, look, you've got a little fork and a little trowel. Danielle says the way that I've coloured them really brings them to life. Thank you so much. That's really cute. Like I said, I have just had so much fun colouring them in. So you know, you're gonna love spending time just stamp them all out, get them all coloured up and die cut, and then you can make, you know, they almost make themselves the projects. So, and that's one of the sentiments you can see there. So I'll not show you all the sentiments. You get the gist. But that is the little cute little moles. I really dig you stamp set. And again, I'll show you some samples at the end of some of the design team's fabulous inspiration. So to go along with those two stamp sets, then we've got a couple of extra items. The first one I'll show you is this fabulous stencil. So I don't, again, like I say, that there is a sample picture of this, which is probably going to be easier for you to see what it will do for you. But this is the Dig It stencil, and you can see that it's kind of a cracked earth pattern. You can just use this as a random pattern if you wanted to, just make it an abstract pattern. But this is meant to coordinate with those cute little moles and make kind of a cracked earth background for them. And there's a fabulous sample from Jane that shows how this can be used to really great effect. So yeah, we'll show you that at the end. So we've got that stencil. Now I will warn you, these stencils are very limited stock already. We don't have many of these left. So yeah, if you were interested in this stencil, grab it if you can. Get in early to get hold of one of those. And then to go with our other set, so to go with I mean, this will go with any of them. It will go with our little moles, it will go with the sheep, it will go with the sets that we showed you previously, so our little good luck critters, etc. Any kind of outdoor scene that you're making, this little fence and little gate is going to be perfect. So so I think this is going to be a really handy one because of the size of it. It's such a good little background. So I'm just going to see if I have got one of these cut out somewhere, see if I can find it for you. Here we go. And then I can show you what it looks like on oh, I have got a bit of that. I did manage to do a little bit of stenciling with that Dig It stencil, so I'll show you that in a second. But I have got these cut out just from some scrap card. So this is an A2 size card base. It's got something on the other side, but we've got the little fence here, and it's a good length. As you can see, it almost goes right the way across an A2 card base, but it definitely goes all the way across if it's portrait style. And the reason I've done that is that you can then snip it wherever you want. So you can cut it down, you can extend it as well if you want to. And then you can either pop your little gate in the middle of that fence. So you could snip that in half and then add your gate in the middle and the rest of your fence on the other side. Or you could just have your fence at one end and then your gate at the other end. So you've got, you know, you can really build it. And obviously this is just done in a little bit of scrap card, but you can obviously do it in your coloured cardstock, or you could ink blend some card and then use it for that. So that will be really cool. So that's the little fence set, which is really cute. And this, I'll just show you this. This is the stencil that I just used some various shades of brown and then did some ink splattering over the top. And it's created that kind of cracked earth effect. So if I get my little, should we get my little moles on there, having a little dig around with the trowels. We'll have a little worm, and then a little butterfly flying past. You can see you could just make a really cute scene, and you could just cut this down so that that's your ground and then have sky in the background, and then you've made a really cute scene really quickly. Jane says the moles have a heart. Andrew says so cute, the sheep and the mole. And Annalisa loves the fence door. Super cute, says Laura. Thank you guys. So I'm going to pop them back in there now, being in and out of this little packet. So so that's the Dig It stencil, which I think is fabulous. So what's next then? So the last of the new products, and then I'll go through what I've already shown you in the previous reveals. Let me move these out of the way. Is our paper pad. So this is our spring paper pad. It's the Pretty Pastels paper pad. Oh yeah, for some reason mine's got two covers on it. I don't know why. Yours won't. Yours will only have one. So this is the Pretty Pastels 6x6 paper pad. The quality of the paper is amazing. It is 160 GSM, so it's a really good paper weight, and it's acid and lignin free, and it's matte finish, so you can ink blend over the top of it as well. So I'm just going to take the cover off so that I can flick through this a little bit easier. So you've got 12 designs, 2 of each, 24 pages, and you've first of all got this lovely ditzy flower print. So cute little flowers there on this one. So you've got 2 in the blue, 2 in the yellow. I don't know if it shows up on screen well enough, but I'll do a little flick. We've got 2 in the green. That green is gorgeous as well, by the way. 2 in the pink, and then 2 in this lovely purple colour. Then we're going into our pattern, our different patterns. So we've got this lovely background sky with the different clouds there. So yeah, 2 of those. And then we've got 2 of the polka dots in those spring colours. So tiny little multicoloured polka dots, which are great for any background. We've got some pastel stripes. So in our Pour Some Rainbow paper pad, we do have similar designs to some of the stripes in this pad, but they are all brights. So these are the pastel version. So we've got 2 of those. Then we've got a little pastel gingham, which is really cute. I love a little bit of a plaid rather than a gingham, isn't it? Really cute. We've got some variation of sizes of stripes. So we've got different widths of stripe in that one, again in those pastel rainbow colours. And then we've got our, I've gone too far. We've got our diagonal stripes, and then we've got our narrow stripes, again in those lovely pastel colours. So they all work together, they all coordinate with each other, which is amazing. And that's the last one. So you can see on the cover there, that's all the different designs that you've got. The stripes, the thin stripes, we've got the diagonal stripes, we've got the different widths of stripes, we've got that plaid, we've got the solid stripe, and we've got the polka dot, and then we've got all of our ditzy little daisy prints, and then we've got that sky cloud background. So really versatile paper set, that one. I think you're going to really enjoy using that one. I think you're going to get a lot of use out of it because they really coordinate well together, and they're that lovely pastel shade. Excuse me, I've got a little bit of a tickle. Okay, so that's everything that you've not already seen. If you've already seen the previous shows. Laura says she needs a paper pad soon because there's lovely papers. Thank you, guys. Right, I'm just wondering where to start, where to begin. Let's do stamps and, should we do stamps and dies first? Stamps and coordinating dies first. So what we've already been through. These are the Darling daffodils. So excuse me, Darling daffodils, great for spring and summer, but obviously if you're wanting to send just a really nice, more adult themed thank you or missing you card, then this is perfect for that. So you've got the big daffies there excuse me, in a cluster at the bottom. We've got the 3 individual daffies, we've got the little butterflies, and then your sentiments are flying by to say hello, thank you, hi, miss you, or happy birthday. Really gorgeous. And then the coordinating dies, the tea cuts that go with that as well. And I'll just quickly show you that larger die, just so that you can see what that cuts out like and what it looks like when it's coloured in. It's absolutely gorgeous stamp set, this one. Really, really pretty. And I've not really done flowers as such, so not as a complete set, so this is quite a new thing for Time for Tea, but I really, really love that. Next up is our Easter bunnies. So these are the extra special birthday set, a little bit Easter themed. Anything that is specifically Easter themed is going to have a bit of a discount in the store. So because it is quite close to Easter, and we are going to, we'll do our best to get everything out to you before the Easter weekend, depending on when you order it. But as a little bit of a concession to the fact that we are close to the Easter period, we have given you a little bit of a discount. So there will be a discount on this set for definite. But it's got the 2 little bunnies. It's got a little skipping bunny here. It's got this beautiful gooey birthday cake, which you can mix and match across all of your sets. If you're wishing somebody a happy birthday, you can mix and match your characters. They can all be celebrating with this big gooey cake. And then we've got some Easter eggs, some carrots. We've got a little chick there, and I know a lot of you had guessed chicks as the new character, which we have done little birds and things before, but we haven't done a specific chick set. So we do have one little chick there, but he's not really a main character, I would say. And then we've got you take the carrot cake, have an extra special birthday, have an extra special Easter. We could have birthday and have an extra special day, or happy Easter as well, or even happy birthday. There's loads of mix and match ways of using those sentiments. Actually, they're really cool. So that's the little bunnies, and I'll quickly show you a little bunny, because the bunny is really cute because you can have him back to back. So when you die cut him, you can die cut his little paws out. Where is he? So you can die cut his little paws so that he can hold onto the carrots or the egg, and then you also get the stamp that is his bum, his back side. So, oh, sorry little bunny, I dropped you there. You can pop them both together. They fit perfectly together so that you can have your bunny both sides, which I think is really, really adorable. And then they also can be enjoying a big piece of this gorgeous cake. Love that. So that's the little bunny rabbits. That's the bunnies. And then we have next stamp set is the Queen for a Day. So these are our little cats. You know, every release we have to have some cats, because I am cat obsessed. And these I just think are really great for all of the cat lovers and all of the spa lovers and pamper lovers in your life. So we've got a little kitty with a crown on a plush cushion. We've got the little kitty in the rollers. We've got a kitty here strutting with his crown on, and then we've got a little cat here in a big bubble bath, and with the little shower cap on, enjoying some pampering. This little kitty here I think will be great for the coronation that's coming up in the UK, so because he's got his little crown on, so that would be really cute. We've got the Sentiment Queen for the day, and then we've got the little accessories of the bath bubbles. We've got a hairbrush, we've got some diamonds, we've got a hand mirror, and then sentiments of pamper yourself, time to relax, you are perfect, and hope your day is perfect. So really cute little sentiments there. And if I just grab one of these just to show you how cute they look when they're coloured in. So that's our little kitty in the bath, and I've just used some stickles on the bath bubbles to make them shimmer, and I think that looks really, really cute. So you've got that, and then like I say, you've got the coordinating tea cuts that cut round all of those images and your sentiments as well. So that's the next stamp set. Laura says the spinner card from Jane is amazing. So that was the spinner card with the little bunny rabbits, and I will show you. Oh, I might not have got that one to show you, but I have got some other ones to show you. If you want to see that one, that's on yesterday's reveal. And then the final stamp set in the release. So we've got 6 stamp sets in the release in total. This is our Good Luck Critters. So again, for anybody that you're wishing, you know, all the best to, this is a really cute set. Comes with the coordinating tea cuts as always, and we've got this cute character, this cat with the large clover. Got a little mouse with the horseshoe. This little character here can be holding the horseshoe or the other clovers, but also you can use him with the other sets to then be holding anything else that you might have. And then this little character here, the little mouse with another little clover. Very, very cute little set. all in kind of opposite directions so that they can be facing each other as well. And then you have this lovely big rainbow at the bottom, which again I think will make a really nice background stamp for any of your critters, especially for kind of spring and summer. The sentiments are: so lucky to have you as a friend, you're my lucky charm, I believe in you, wishing you lots of luck. So again, some nice little sentiments that you can use for all different occasions. And I'll show you this. I'll just show you a couple from here. I want to show you the rainbow because the rainbow I think is stunning, and I think you can use that in so many different ways and so many different cards. I love that. I think it's going to make a really lovely background, and I love the colours. And the colours that I've used, you may notice, are the same colours that are in the paper pad. So again, you're going to be able to coordinate all of these things together, just depending on how you want to colour them up. So hello there, I have a cat. I told you we would be getting a little bit of a, oh, we have a nice tail there. And then we have this little character. Speaking of cats, we've got a little character here with that giant 4-leaf clover. So again, if you're wishing somebody good luck, they're maybe applying for a job, or they're doing an exam or anything like that, I think these are really cute to have in your stash. And I know Danny has been excited about the dies that we've got to go with this set. So we do have, so that's the stamps. We do have some fabulous standalone dies to share with you. So standalone die that goes really well with that particular set. Excuse me, little girl, you are quite in the way there. Hello there, little one. So this is the Lots of Luck large sentiment. So oh, I did have an example of it cut out that I showed you, because it is huge. And it looks amazing when it's cut out. So let's show you the cutout. So this is it when it's cut out. I don't know why, but Maisie has decided to just play with the window blinds. But there you go. Oh, we nearly had a smashed cup there. What are you doing? Bear with me one moment while I just deal with the cat. We always get interrupted, don't we? Honestly, I've needed this die, says Danielle. I looked everywhere for a large luck die. So this is large. So let's use that card base again that we showed you before. And you can see it fills an A2 size card base really, really well. Sorry about the cat interruption there. You helping us, Maisie? What do you think to this one? Do you like it? What do you think? Hmm? What do you want? Hmm? Is your daddy not paying you any attention? Is that it? You've had to come see me. So, and Lisa says hello to you. Did you say hello to Annalisa? No? Okay. She's not cooperating, Annalisa. So this is the Lots of Luck. Danny, you need this in your life. It is awesome, and when we show you the samples at the end, you'll absolutely love it. So that's the Lots of Luck. Oh dear. You've got no, oh dear. She's chewing my Lots of Luck paper. Little monkey. So this is the Easter wishes, and again it's a super large die. Now this will be discounted as well in the shop because it's Easter related. Annalisa, my cats want their dinner and I'm ignoring them and watching me. I know this is it. They can't stand to wait, can they? So I'm sorry that we have got a very large fluffy black bum in the way here. She's been most unhelpful. So we've got the Easter wishes large set, and I'm going to show you this as well on here. My little eye has gone missing for some reason, but you will get the obviously it cuts out the eye. So, but just to give you an idea of scale and size, how big this is. And I do love the large sentiments. They are, you're sat on my sentiment there. They are amazing. You can see just how big they both are there. What do you think? Aren't they big sentiments, them? And they're just great because they make such a really great focal point on your card. Maisie's a big fan, so that's good. So we've got the 2 sentiment dies, lots of luck and Easter wishes, so they're really cool. We've then got, these are not for you, no, these are not for you. She's trying to play with me. So we have these 2 extra special slimline add-on dies. So these go with our slimline trio circle dies, which are let's see if I can grab them actually. So that's these. So these are nesting dies, and the center die here has 3 circle apertures. But what we've done since then is we've created a number of different apertures that fit in that centerpiece of different shapes over the years, so that you can then just add to this. So if you've got this as your base, you can make your slimline card base and layers from this, and then use these in the center of that because they will fit into that bit perfectly, so that you can, and they're perfectly spaced so that you get it right every single time. You don't have to use it with this, but it works perfectly with that. So again, these are Easter related, Easter themed, so these will be discounted for the release week. So until next weekend, they will be at a reduced price. And then we have, so these are absolutely gorgeous dies. So these are our standalone dies. This one here is our stitched quilted background die. Absolutely gorgeous die. The samples that have been made using this are incredible. It's an A6 size die, so it's an EU size card base, or a UK size card base, and it's got the stitching in diagonal lines, which creates this lovely quilted effect. And I'm going to show you one that has been cut out here. So this has just been cut out with some really cheap cardstock. So yeah, I hope you can see the detail on there is absolutely beautiful. And when you ink blend over the top of it, it really brings out that pattern and it looks stunning. But you can just die cut it from some coloured cardstock and it'll look really, really beautiful. So that's the stitched quilted cover die. And then my other die, Maisie is sat upon. If I may have that one, dear. So it's got bits of Maisie on it, this one. So this is the Wonky Windows background die, so cover die. So again, this is an A6 size die. It's got the stitching around the outside, and then you've got these 4 little wonky windows in the middle, again with stitching around the outside of them. And these are the perfect size for you to place your characters in. I'm just going to grab this from under Maisie's nose before she sees. So let me get an A6 card base. So this is need one that's not got writing on the back. What about that one? Yeah, that one. So this is an A6 card base, and I know this is cream cardstock, so it doesn't stand out too well, but you can see there you've got those little wonky windows with the stitching. And hopefully you can see that all right on screen. And it's the perfect size then for you to pop your little characters. You can see the characters just fit beautifully in those little squares, so that you can make a really, really cute little scene. And I think these are ideal for if you a little bit intimidated by making a whole scene on a card where it just seems like there's a lot of blank space to fill. This just makes 4 little small scenes so much easier, and then you can add your sentiment and a little bit of maybe some background, some of the background papers. You could add some of these in there. you could add maybe the stencil in the background, would look kind of cute. Just pop that in the background there, and you've got, you know, you made yourself a little really quick and easy scene. When I'm looking at this behind here now, this could also look like a giraffe pattern, couldn't it? If you did it in more of an orangey colour, it would look a little bit like a giraffe, maybe. What are you doing in there? That's not for you. She's been a very naughty little cat today. Naughty kitty, getting involved. So that's the standalone dies that we've got there. Pop that up there. Any favourites from anyone so far? Anybody got anything that they've definitely got on their wish list? And then finally to our stencils. So we have, let's have a look what we got stencil wise here to show you. So I'll show you the two. You've seen the Dig It one, so that's the one I've shown you today. The two from the previous shows are the extra special layering stencil. So this is actually 2 stencils, and then we have the mini egg stencil. So the mini egg stencil is just lots of little mini eggs, as you can see, in a little pretty little pattern. You can colour that up with your rainbow inks. Use your stackables so that you can get a different colour in your background, or you can just do one colour across all, some ink splattering to make them look like mini eggs. Really cool. And then the layering stencil, I'll take this one out so that you can show you. Mine is covered in stencil paste, so I'll show you a new one, so a nice clean one, because I showed my one that was covered in stencil paste before, and it doesn't look fabulous. So you're going to get 2 of these stencils. You're going to get one that's just got the larger egg shape, and then you're going to get this one that fits over the top of that and matches up perfectly with it, but then gives you a different pattern on every egg. And again, you can use your stackable brushes to make each egg a different colour, or you can make them all in a tone on tone, which you'll see in some of the sample pictures that Jane and Amanda have done that looks incredible. So that's really cool. It's like I say, it's 2 stencils in one. So both of these stencils, being Easter themed, are also reduced for this week only. So between now and Easter weekend, they will be reduced. So yeah, so if you want to get hold of those, now's a good time to get them, because obviously they're going to be at a reduced price. So I think that's everything. I'll just show you the little mini eggs done in kind of that ombre effect in some pretty pastel colours, and then I've just ink splattered on top, which I think is really cute. So there you go. So those are the little mini eggs, and I think that'll make a really pretty background with the large that large Easter wishes sentiment over the top. It obviously in a different colour, needs to be in a brighter colour, doesn't it? But so it stands out. But I think that would make such an easy card. So lovely stuff. So lots of fabulous products. Claire's saying that most of it is on her list. Laura says, I have a voucher to spend, definitely having the papers, not sure what else will hop into my basket, but I like the pun, hop into my basket. so many wonderful things. We'll just do a little bit of let's get some of these things back out in front of us. We've got stamps, we've got dies, we've got stencils, we've got papers, we've got some more standalone dies, we've got some eggs, we've got some sentiments, some fabulous sentiments there. Look at this, so much stuff. We've got more critters, we've got little princess queen crowned kitty cats, we've got bunny rabbits, and we've got flowers. I mean, there is literally a bit of everything there, isn't there, for us? Loads and loads of wonderful things. I really love this release. There's been a lot of work involved. It's been a long time coming. I know it's been a while in the making, and you guys have been so patient. But it's here now. So, and it's released tomorrow at 6 a.m. So let's have a quick look then. Shall we have a quick look at some samples from the team? Shall we see if I can make this work? See if my technical skills are up to it. So let's have a look. What is first on my list of things? I think it's this one. I just need to remove this picture so that you can see. So yes, this is look at this working. Pretty much anyway. There we go. So these are our little sheep. This is the You Are the Best stamp set. This is one from Amanda. Annalisa says, so many wonderful goodies. Way to go, Joe. Another amazing release. Thank you, Annalisa. So this is a stunning card. Really bright. I love the bright colours. It looks like that she's used one of our dies in the background with the grass, and then we've got that gorgeous fence in the background, the little love heart tree, and then the leaping little sheepy, which is really cute. Let's try what we got for image, this next image. So the next image is one from Jane, and again it's of our little sheep. So this is again the die with the grass. This is our slimline landscape dies, and then that fence in the background. And this is actually an interactive card that Jane's made with the leaping sheep. So I'm going to see if I can get this one to work for you. Shall we see if we can get this one up? I can't remember which one it is actually. Is it this one? Yes, I guessed correctly. So this is it rolling around. Isn't it cute? And that little sheep, if I just pause him a little bit, that little sheep is actually on a little rocker. So he moves from one side to the other when the card itself is rocked. Isn't that cool? I love that so much. Well done, Jane. That is incredible. I love it. And when you watch it rock, it's just, you'd be constantly just rocking it, wouldn't you, to see that little sheep move and jump over the fence. I love it. So next up is, let me just pause this guy. Which one have we got to? This one here. So these are our little moles. So we've got, this is a beautiful card again from Amanda. She's used some of our landscape dies in the background. Then this is the fence die that she's used as well. So it's the fenced in die. The colouring is amazing. I love that she's made this little circle aperture for the little mole to be in this hole, which is really cute. Gorgeous colouring in for that grass. I think that looks absolutely beautiful. Ink blending, and then some clouds in the sky. It's such a lovely spring scene. I just think it's absolutely stunning. And the sentiment, holy moly, I really dig you, I think is adorable as well. So that's a fabulous card there from Amanda. And then here we've got one from Jane, and this is using the Dig It stencil. So the Dig It stencil, I mentioned to you, I think that this is a really cool way of using that to make that earthy background. So you can see these little guys are all underground. She's used the Stitch Slimline sloped die. So this is the Slimline slopes. Too many S's, but she's used that there to make it look like they're in different levels of earth, which I just think is so clever. And then you've got the little guy coming out of his hole at the top. And then at the very top of the card, we've got those little the butterflies from the Darling Daffodils set. So I think I mentioned before that those little butterflies you can use, you know, on all kinds of different cards when you're making your scenes. They're a really pretty addition. So I just think that's such a lovely spring card. It's so creative, like Annalisa says. It's just stunning. I love it. So that is the sneak peeks of what we have, what I've shown you today that's new. As I mentioned before, I don't have any samples of the wonky windows or of the paper pad. That are the only ones that I don't have any samples of, I'm afraid to say. But we do obviously have the samples of previous... Oh, where's that gone? There we go. Lost you there for a minute. Samples from the previous day that I can just flick through and show you. So we've got the Easter wishes sentiment on this card. We've also got those bunnies from the extra special stamp set, and in the background that's that layering stencil that I showed you. So that's the extra special layering stencil, and Amanda's done a great job here of doing a bit of an ombre effect of the rainbow of colours going all the way through the background there, and then she's done a bit of tone on tone with the second layer of stencil on top, which looks really, really effective. Our next example is of those Darling Daffodils. So Amanda, in this example, she's used the daffodils, the individual daffodils, to make her background, which looks amazing. And then she's used a really lovely, pretty pastel colour for the daffodils in the foreground. I would not have thought of using these colours together, but I think they look so beautiful, and I think it makes just a really, really gorgeous card. And I think this would actually make a really nice Mother's Day card or a birthday card for a mum. I think it looks really, really pretty. I know my mum would love it because she loves a daffodil. This one from Jane, really fun interactive shaker card using one of those slimline extra special add-on dies. So that cuts out the aperture of those eggs, and then she's added the little sheep there from the You Are the Best, and she's added the bunny from the extra special birthday set. That background is also being stenciled using the mini eggs. So again, just using a bit of an ombre effect of colour across the background, making it all tone in together, just looks absolutely beautiful. So that's another really gorgeous, fun card. What have we got next? Yes, the Lots of Luck. So these were what we showed you yesterday. This is that giant Lots of Luck die that Danny's in love with, and that's been teamed up with the Good Luck Critters, but also with the stitched quilted cover die. So this is a really, really lovely way of using it. It's just been cut out of some white cardstock, but then in each of those little stitched squares, one of the clovers has been stamped in a really pretty green colour. So it's a really subtle background, but it's really, really pretty and really effective. And those little mice are just adorable. So Annalisa says the chick on the egg kills me in that previous card. That's really cute, isn't it? That's the chick is just a really fun little addition that you can just add to the tops of their heads, or on those eggs, or even to the top of one of the sentiments. It just can just be added as a little accent anywhere, can't it, really? So then next up is just a bit of a closer up look of that those two dies, really, so that you can really see the detail in the background, which is absolutely gorgeous. And then next up we have our Queen for the Day set. So these are our little cute kitties. The cat at the front with the rollers in the hair has got to be one of my favourites. I really loved illustrating her because it just made me think of Maisie and Rosie with their fluffy locks, and me trying to curl them in rollers would just be hilarious. So I really love that, and this is a beautiful scene that Amanda's created with the tiled wall stencil in the background. And then next, that's just a close-up view of those kitties. The cat with the crown in the background strutting is really cool as well. Beautiful colouring from Amanda, as always. This is another Queen for the Day set, and this really highlights how pretty that quilted cover die can be. This has just been cut out of some pink cardstock, but then pearls have been added to the centre of each of those squares. So where those squares meet, there's a little pearl, and it just makes it look like one of those plush chairs, or you know, where you get the upholstered kind of walls and things, and it just looks so expensive. And I just think it's such a good idea. I really want to recreate this because I love the way that looks. And then I think we've just got a couple, just maybe one more to show you. Oh, and yes, this was one that I made for my mum. So I've used that quilted background and just done a little bit of ink blending on the back, and then added some of our clear bubbles in the background to make it look like the bubbles from the bath, which I thought was really cute. Danielle says, I need to go now. Thanks for a great live. Good luck with the launch. Thank you for joining us, Danielle. I hope you enjoyed your burger. And Jane says it's like a Chanel handbag. That's exactly it. That's exactly it, Jane. It just reminds me of that. It looks so expensive and so gorgeous. I loved it. It's genius, absolute genius. So I think that's it. I think that's all of it. Let's give you my ugly mug for a bit. So that's everything. That's the whole release, and I hope you really love it. I've loved putting it together. I love sharing it with you. I love doing these lives so that you get to see everything as much in real life as you possibly can, which I think is better than just seeing the pictures on screen. You get to see me, showing you what it looks like up close. So I hope you enjoy them. Let me know in the comments if you do. Let me know in the comments what you've really liked and what is on your wish list. Even if you've not watched us live, don't worry. You can watch the replay after, and let me know what you've thought to everything that you've seen. As I mentioned before, everything goes live tomorrow morning. I can't believe it's Friday already. I can't believe it's launch day already. This week has just flown by. But everything will be available from 6 o'clock tomorrow morning. So you'll be able to get everything and fill your baskets up then. And we will be getting everything out to you this weekend as quickly as we possibly can. We will have a short break between the 27th and the 31st where we won't be shipping anything out. So if you did want something particularly before Easter, then please do pop it in your baskets tomorrow, Saturday or Sunday, so that we've got a chance of getting it out to you. But obviously we'll then pick things up after the 31st as soon as we can. I am so grateful to you guys for tuning in, for liking what we do and supporting Time for Tea. It always means so much to us to get your feedback and to to know that you're enjoying the products, because it's what keeps us going. It's what keeps Time for Tea going. It's what keeps me designing. It's what keeps me producing all of these things. So I'm really, really grateful to that I get the opportunity to do this for you all. So I think I'm going to leave it there. I think we've covered everything that I need to. I think I've given you all of the information. If you are a subscriber to our newsletter, you will also get the details of the launch tomorrow as well. It's always good to be, to subscribe to the newsletter, because you'll get all the information straight away. You won't miss anything that way, because you'll get notified when things are happening. So that's always good. and look out for some of those special offers on some of the Easter themed products as well, because that will only be there for a week. Right, thank you guys, thank you so much. I'm going to give you another quick look at everything that we've shown you today, all of these fabulous goodies that I've got here. Oh, all of the lovely things. I can't wait to get an opportunity to have a proper play with some of these. We will get an opportunity to do that on our usual lives each week. The dates of those will be changing. As I mentioned, we aren't going to be around next Friday, so there won't be a live next week, but I hope to bring you a live the following week. So lots happening. It's so exciting. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Claire says thank you, Laura says thank you, and looks forward to shopping with my breakfast tomorrow morning. Well, that's it. That's why I wanted to make it an early one, so that people have a chance to do it before they head off to work or go on the school run or get into their day. It means that you can get in nice and early. So thank you again, everyone. Thank you so much for your support. It means such a lot to me that that you guys are there and are supporting us. So let me just, what's going on? Here we go. We had a little black screen for a while there. So yeah, it means such a lot to me that you've joined us. Thanks again, and I will see you really soon.